This is already pretty basic advice that you might already do anyway, but I saw it in a comment and I was kind of thinking like that I thought the same, and I kind of do the same thing. Um, and it's pretty much just when you're practicing to use headphones. I think it really helps like pick out certain parts in your playing that you might not hear, especially if you were playing with a band or something. Then it's easy to get like lost in the sound and not hear your own mistakes, and you can really like pick out little parts like a surgeon. If you don't have, I got this little tiny little amp thing around when I started. This is actually the second one because the last one I had, I sat in my guitar and I sat my guitar down and the whole thing just snapped off. But either that or the thing I use to practice is this like digital pedal kind of thing. And I know a lot of people prefer amps, but it's just when you're practicing it's useful to use. Than like plugging into an amp really loudly, but you can also plug headphones into amps, or some of them at least. I think practicing with that is a lot better. With full headphones on, you can hear a lot better. It's a little bit humbling if you play, like, if you search up a song and say you know the solo to it, and you're just playing it over the song. If you search up the song and then put without guitar or without lead guitar, and then you play the solo over it, as if you're the one doing in the song and you're like in the mix kind of, you may realize how bad you may have it, or if you're doing it wrong or something, you can really tell it doesn't sound like the original thing. Um, so that's another good way. I mean, that's one of the things I do. I just play through songs with my earphones on. So whenever I like go to practice or play a gig or something and I'm plugged into an amp, it feels a lot easier and less pressure to play because you can't hear yourself quite as well as when you're wearing earphones, and I don't think anyone really else can because you're playing with other people usually, and like the feedback and something. There's something about it. You just can't hear it as much. So if you get like really good at practicing precisely with your earphones and then you go to play on like an amp or something, it feels a lot easier and you're probably a bit more precise because you can't hear the mistakes if you're unplugged. But yeah, a lot of people already probably do this. Instead of like having to turn the amp really quietly because like there's people in the house or something. And it also means you can turn all the volume fully up very much because it's in your earphones, so it's not that loud anyway. But say you play like a Marshall or something, like a big stack, and you have it turned all the way up, it's going to be way too loud. So obviously you need to turn it down, but then the sound sounds a little bit different. But if you have your earphones, you can turn it up pretty much as loud as you want, and it would sound the same.